So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Nice hook there. A perfect counter lands. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Tried to score with the uppercut. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Nice counter shot. Let's talk about Gill in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Come on, look across at him. Look at him now.
Work him behind the jab and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back in.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
This is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. Nice counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. A perfect counter lands. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Jordan Gill got cracked. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Those counter punches have to hurt. Went for the counter punch, but doesn't score. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Jordan Gill is dazed. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
Look at him. He's absolutely knackered, man. He's knackered.
Every time you see him get a big deep breath, bang him downstairs.
Now, in his first minute of this next round, get on top of him. Keep him busy with a jab.
Get back into this fight. It's so important now that in the first minute of this next round, you get on top of him. Keep him busy with that jab, work him behind the jab, and then let your shots go. Don't let him get...
Get back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank now.
Just keep on...
And there's the bell to start the round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Which fighter will say no mas? Missed with that right uppercut. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
That left hook missed. That hook doesn't score. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fight. You either give them back because that's where they come from, or you play calm, play cool.
And he misses with that jab. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Hook misses. They're both trying for a knockout. A perfect counter lands. Didn't land that jab. Good counter punching. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always... Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Let the shots go.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Swing and a miss with that hook. How about that time counter shot? You'd like to see more jabs. That jab won't score. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brain.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
No rest for the weary. Beautiful counter shot. Missed with that right uppercut. Big swing and a miss with the hook. That left hook missed. And he scores with the counter. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Catch and shoot. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
He's knackered, mate. He's knackered.
Every time you see him get a big deep breath, bang him downstairs.
Sit back into the fight. Don't let him get that confident. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank now.
Get back into this fight. It's so important now that in the first minute of this next round, you get on top of him. Keep him busy with that jab, work him behind the jab, and then let your shots go. Don't let him get
back into this fight. It's so important now in this first minute.
Just keep on top of him. Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get...
Work him behind the jab and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Come
body, keep taking away that air. Every time you see him get a big deep...
On top of him. Don't let him get back into the fight.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Don't let him get back into this fight.
Away of the air. And every time you see him take a big, deep breath.
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Just missed with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He threw the hook, didn't land. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I go in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
A very competitive round here so far.
It's a very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Misses with the straight left. Incredible work rate. counter shot. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated, then they can't work.
Both men step back for just a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get...
Mate, he's shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now.
into the body. Keep taking away that air. Every time you see him back.
It's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of him.
Stop him from getting that breath in. Don't let him get back.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protection, everything else. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on point.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice stop, but that won't score. So close with that uppercut. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Look at him. He's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered.
Every time you see him get a big deep breath.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. That counter shot lands. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. It's not it. And you know you're there with a banger. You've got to be on it, and you've got to be confident.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face.
Are you okay?
So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. And he will stop the fight.
I was getting a little anxious there. This is a career-ending fight.
Very close. Complete and total domination, and another stoppage win.
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs, they finish the story too early. It's like being kicked out of a club before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded who won and who lost. Not by a cut, not by a TKO.
I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Sugar Ray Robinson.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
What a pleasure it is to... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Missing with that jab. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right, concentrate.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Defense is not an option for these two. Wow, God, he just got clipped. Pretty close fight here in this. And God, he goes down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
He's back on his feet, but at some point, you have to think about the next fight and not this one.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Beautiful counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, now you're switching up. You're starting to make mistakes.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. A very competitive round here so far. Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. There's a counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Needs to put some combination work together. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How about that time counter shot? Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
And there's the bell to start the round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power. And I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
A perfect counter shot. It bombs away. Beautiful counter shot. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. You know this. Oh, look at Gotti. I don't know if he's going to survive. Oh, Gotti's down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you...
Whoa, and Gotti got clipped there. This guy, Gotti goes down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
That's lights out right there.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right. Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's putting down walls. He knows what shot works and where to land it. And he'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Nope, that hook won't score. As we enter, Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. see how the game plan changed. And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. You'd like to see more jabs. There's a counter shot. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're such a fast fighter. Fast fighter can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This is a high-octane battle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Oh, and Gotti gets clipped. Arturo Gotti. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty... They ring the bell, and here we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice defense on that hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a goose.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. As he survived the storm, he's throwing punches again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Sugar Ray is down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another. Someone's will. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell to start the round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Both men step back for just a moment. Can't land the jab there. The cut doesn't look that bad, but they're going to take a look at it anyway.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
So the referee says fight on. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That hook was thrown with some bad intention. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, the cut man's got some work to do in this corner.
I hope they've got a good cuts man in that corner.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Can it get any better? What a round we just saw.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they had to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Well, this is what he does, going right after the challenger.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Now I'm going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Punch, counter punch. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Can Arturo Gatti survive this storm? And Arturo Gatti is in serious trouble here. Well, he's firing back now. Sometimes offense can be your best defense.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And that has rocked Arturo Gatti. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a